My aunt texted that she and my cousin had cleared out the storage unit and sold everything inside. Enjoy your empty boxes, she wrote. 3 days later, whose serial numbers are these? I said nothing. Unit 41 has a roller door that sticks about a foot off the ground, and you have to kick the bottom left corner to get it moving. I did that out of habit, on a door that was already open, 30 feet by 12 and empty, a broom that wasn't mine, a rectangle of clean floor where the pallet had been, 200 meters of stretch wrap in the corner, like something that had been shed. I went back out and checked the number on the door because that's genuinely what your brain does. It decides that you, a woman who has rented that unit for 4 years, must have walked into the wrong one. Nobody in my family knows what I actually do. I've explained it about a dozen times at Christmases and christenings, and the version that stuck is Win fixes old dentist chairs. I stopped correcting it around 2019. What I actually do is buy end-of-life clinical equipment, rebuild it, certify it, and lease it to small practices who can't find 40,000 pounds up front for a chair. And I don't own most of it. That's the part nobody understood. To buy stock, I use asset finance. A company advances against the equipment, I pay monthly, and until the final payment clears, that machine legally belongs to them. Every unit has a silver asset tag riveted to the frame tying it to an agreement. Every one of those agreements is personally guaranteed by me. There were 31 items in Unit 41. I knew the number without checking because I'd counted them in January for the insurance. About a third of it was my dad's. Hand tools, a lathe, 3 tea chests. He died in 2021. That's the seed the whole thing grew from because in my family, the story isn't Win has a storage unit for her business. The story is Win has got dad's things in a lockup and won't let anyone have them. I offered twice. I said, come with me on a Saturday and take the lathe, take whatever you want. Both times something came up, and after the second one, she started telling people I hadn't offered. There's a particular way a family decides something about you, and once it's decided, it stops needing to be true. The text came at 4:41 on a Sunday afternoon. 2 kisses on the end of it. I rang her at 4:52, and she answered delighted. She wasn't gloating. She thought she'd done me an enormous favor, and she was waiting to be thanked. You'll thank me in a fortnight. I asked who took it. A clearance firm, very good, took the lot in 3 hours. I asked for the name, and my aunt said, no, because you'll make it awkward, and it's done now. I said, please. I need the name of the company. She said, I'm not going to be the one who lets you cause a scene, and hung up on me. 23 of those 31 machines were on live agreements. 71,400 pounds, guaranteed against my house. And she'd had the one piece of information that could have unwound it quietly and kept it for 11 seconds of not wanting to be the bad guy. I sat up all night doing the arithmetic 4 times, hoping it would come out differently. Then on the Monday morning, I rang the finance company, and I got about 4 sentences in before the woman who has looked after my account since the beginning stopped me and said she needed me to understand exactly what I just described to her, what she told me next, and the question she asked me at the end of it, the one I couldn't answer.